Good evening, Bluebirds fans. Coach Snake coming to you live here from the Janesville Ice Arena up in the Blue Line Basics Media Perch. Thursday evening, the Janesville Bluebirds taking on Monroe. Both teams out getting warmed up, as we'll have in net for Monroe, Kyle Farron. And for your Bluebirds this evening will be Zen Janik. Go ahead, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Getting so close to getting over 1,000 subscribers. Would be really awesome to do it here before the end of the high school hockey season. So if you or you know someone who hasn't quite yet hit that subscribe button, doesn't cost you a thing, doesn't obligate you to any kind of emails, any kind of payments. We won't call you on your car's extended warranty. It just helps out the channel. So while you're tuning in, hit that big red subscribe button, hit that like button. That lets YouTube know that you enjoy watching all sorts of hockey right here on Blue Line Basics. Not only the high school hockey, but Janesville youth hockey here that occurs down at the rink. All greatly appreciated by us here at Blue Line. Just a few minutes, we'll get this game underway in the first puck drop of period one. All right, both teams finishing up out at their nets as they head to their benches. And we head on out to center ice for the drop of the puck. Number 20, Chance Ferrum, will take the draw for the Bluebirds. Hall on wing. I believe Chase Rice over there at the other wing. Off the draw, Bluebirds win it. Down over here along the near side boards, just inside the Monroe zone. Monroe quickly tried to exit it out. Intercepted on the way out by the Bluebirds. And the loose puck picked up by Monroe. Driven down here along the near side boards, Bluebird zone, around the back of the net. Monroe, near side corner. Work it out to the point in the high slot. Shot deflected down by a D-man out front. Picked back up though by Monroe. Shot, rebound out front, still loose. And now kicked over along the far side boards. Monroe picks it up over there. Nice centering pass into the slot. They're not able to get the shot off as it slides here to the near side boards. Out to point here, near side. Work back down, hash mark, sent in front of the net. Deflected out by the Janesville defense. Along the near side boards, they'll work, Monroe will work it out there to the far side point, not able to handle. And out of the zone it comes. They recollect at center ice, and they'll try to work it back into Bluebirds' defensive zone. Shot goes on and kicked over into the far side corner. Around the back of the net. Up here along the half wall near the hash marks. Pressure on by the Bluebirds. They'll pick it up, send it around the back of the net, far side corner. Not able to get there right away. Monroe picks it up. They'll work it out, centering pass out front. And that one's picked up and put in the back of the net as Monroe will go on the board here first as they've got won the battle on the puck there in the far side corner, able to get that centering pass and a lot of traffic out front. And Zen just not able to get a clean eye on it. And 1-0 Monroe. And I am operating the clock. I apologize. It's 13:38 to go. We'll get that all squared away here in a second. Bluebirds working it off point far side, try to catch here near side, tipped into the offensive zone as they put on chase down below the goal line behind the Monroe net. Monroe will work it up and out along the far side. Centering pass out here to the near side. They'll work it in. Face-off dot. Defensive zone for the Bluebirds. They back it back out here to point. Shot goes on, deflected out front, never makes it to the net, down into the far side corner. Down below the goal line, tried to move it out front, not doing, push back below the goal line, near side corner it is. On net there, sticked away by Janik. Bluebirds try to clear, intercepted by Monroe, shot on net, rebound comes out over far side corner. Monroe working it around below the goal line over there, over here near side, centering pass in the slot. Hung up in the skates, not able to get a quick shot off. Janik able to get into position, and he'll lean over and get the cover. And we'll get a face-off up coming in the near side dot, Janesville defensive zone. We'll get the time all figured out here real quick. 12:40 to go in the first. Off the draw, kicks to the near side boards, worked out here to the point for Monroe. Deflected off the winger for Janesville as they're Monroe tries to work it up the far side boards. Janesville with the intercept, trying to work it out of the zone. Held by Monroe, now it'll kick out. Monroe will pick it up just inside their zone, work it over here near side. Along the boards, Monroe dump it in, picked up by Janesville, sent back down Monroe's zone, tip, no icing. Monroe work it around the back of their net to the far side. Janesville, nice stick on puck down there in the far side corner, holds it up as Monroe will have to try and work out now here on the near side. They'll cut through the high slot over to the far side of their zone, out across center ice, into the Janesville zone, down below the hash, now down below the goal line far side. Around the back, and that centering pass comes out, nobody there, and that'll slide all the way out and down into the Monroe zone as they miss that pass out at point. Monroe will work it up along the far side boards, just inside the Janesville zone, tied up by the Janesville D-man. Along the far side boards, Janesville chip it out of their zone. Center ice it is. They have it. They'll work right up the railroad tracks and now down into the far side corner offensive zone for Janesville. Around the back of the net. Centering pass out into the slot. Looking to get a shot. There it is. Sticked away into the corner here in the far side. Janesville gets there first. Worked it down in the corner. Now it'll get sent over here along the near side boards. Hash marks up and out. Tried to come out by Monroe. Nice work by the Janesville defense to tip it back in. And Monroe will chip it out now. Center ice. Janesville got a hold of it. But as they tried to glass it down and out, it goes out of play, and we'll get a face-off upcoming in the Janesville defensive zone here on the near side dot. It should be, I believe. Off the draw along the near side board, sent down below the goal line there. Centering pass by Monroe. Nice save by Janik as it gets kicked back down below the goal line. Shot from the far side, deflects now over here to the near side. Monroe centering pass into the high slot. Janesville's got stick there. Deflects, holds it off to the far side. Monroe working around the back of the net. Janesville able to body up, move it over along the far side boards, trying to work it up and out. Monroe able to get a stick on it, send it back down deep into the far side corner. That one will get tipped out as Monroe got a stick on it, not able to hold it, and they'll work it around the back of their net now, and James will put on the pressure down in the offensive zone. Along the far side boards, it comes out. Monroe across center ice. They'll enter here near side. Centering pass out front. Sticked away by the Janesville defense. And down below the goal line it is. Shot goes on wide over here to the near side corner. Out to point. They'll send it down to the hash marks near side. Nothing doing it. Janesville gets a stick on it. They'll chip it out. And, Monroe will regroup out at center ice. They'll work back in quickly. Shot on net wide and stays down below the goal line. Tried to move it around there with a little work on the post. Not able to get there as it's sticked away. Monroe with it down below the goal line. Worked over the far side. Back over here now near side. Janesville 2 on. Pressuring the Monroe forward as now work up the near side boards, and they'll send it back down around the back of the net, trying to work over their far side. Bank pass off the boards, doesn't make it. Out of the zone it goes. Foot race to the puck down in the Janesville offensive zone. Monroe will get there first. Heavy pressure by Janesville. Slows it up down there in the corner. Janesville got a stick on it. Not able to get a clean shot as it came off the end, and Monroe will pick it up, work back in, 3-on-1. Shot, big rebound comes out. And there was a Monroe forward there trying to slam her home, and Janik gets a big pad there just in time, sends it down into the near side corner. Monroe working it there in the slot, trying to move down. Sticks on by Janesville. Nobody able to get it out of there as Monroe still had control and got a shot on net. Janik coming up big there in a series of shots. And doing everything to tend that net. There's little under 9 minutes to go here in the first. Monroe leading 1-0 over Janesville. Down below the goal line, Monroe looking for that centering pass, tipped away by Janesville, held low, now worked up the near side boards. Tied up along the near side boards. Shot goes up and into the glove of Janik. And we'll get another face-off in the Janesville defensive zone. Along the near side over here. Slid down in the corner. Both teams battling for it. Monroe come up with it around the back of the net. Oh, big pass out front. Nobody on the Monroe player right there in the slot. Back door. And Janik was able to just enough get a stick on it as no shot was able to be taken and slid away from the net into the near side. Janesville in the near side corner trying to work it up and out. Out at neutral ice it'll come. Tied up here just in front of the scorer's box. And Janesville will come away with it as they push through, try to get a shot on net. There it is, slids through. Slid through off the pads over to the far side boards. Nice effort by Janesville out of the neutral zone there to gain entry and get a shot on net. And that'll work over now. Janesville out of their zone. They'll work up through the middle of the zone. And now just in front of the Monroe bench. That'll come out. Monroe will chip it around, try to work in the Janesville zone. Janesville defense able to get a stick on it. Tried to work it out. Monroe was able to hold it just on the blue line. And from the far side point, shot goes on, sticked away over here to the near side. Back here, near side point, shot. Seen all the way in by Janik and held, and we'll get a face-off upcoming. Janesville defensive zone. Janik really on top of his game here right now this evening, as he's getting around that net pretty well. As he's coming off last week's game, he went in for the second period of the varsity game and did a fantastic job. So he is really coming around, or not coming around. He's really holding his own and doing a great job in net for the Bluebirds as a young goaltender. Along the far side, down below the goal line, Monroe with it over here near side, work it out to point. Out here at point, looking to shoot. Shot goes up, tipped and held by Janik. Yeah, last week is varsity game as they found themselves down early in the first. Janik was sent in the second period and really helped launch Janesville out of that first period slump, as they then took it and ran with it the rest of the game. So pretty cool to see a young goaltender like that be able to come in and help rally with the varsity team as Janesville works up through neutral ice. Over here to Monroe now, near side. They'll chip it off the boards near side, try to gain entry. Top of the circle near side, trying to work into the slot. Shot, gloved away, picked up by Janesville, worked around the back of the net over there far side. Out at neutral ice, Janesville will work it up off the boards, down in to the offensive zone. They'll get a line change as Monroe work it up and out along the far side. Tipped away by Janesville. Loose puck picked up by Monroe. Worked up across center ice, and Monroe will tip it down now into the Janesville zone. They'll get a line change as Janesville working around the back of the net far side corner. Up out at neutral ice, sent right back down in by Monroe. Janesville regroup there behind their net. Work it up the far side boards. Battling for possession back down there below the goal line. Picked up by Monroe. Centering pass out here. High slot, point shot. Flipped up high, bouncing around, and the puck was lost there by the official. And we get a stoppage in play. 5:07 to go here in the first at the Janesville Ice Arena. Monroe 1, Janesville 0. Worked out to point. Monroe tried to work it far side. Tipped away, shot here from point on the near side. Tipped down by a Janesville stick and held along the near side boards. Janesville trying to work it up and out just in front of their bench. Both teams battle for it. Puck squeaks out. Janesville tried to work it out. Nice work there by Monroe as they able to hold it. Janesville will pick up possession, regroup around the back of their net up the far side boards. Held by the far side point of Monroe. Moved over here near side. Slid down below the goal line. Worked around the back of the net far side now. Monroe with possession out to the high slot. Monroe steps up. Shot goes in wide of the net to the far side. Down below the goal line. Monroe working over here near side. We got a delayed penalty coming in on Janesville. Goaltender for Monroe off. 6-man on for Monroe. Monroe will work it around down into the far side corner. They'll try to work it up over here on the near side, back behind the net. Out into the centering pass now that we get there. Out to the point, top of the circle, shot. Big save out here, top of the circle, near side now. Not able to get a shot off, lost the handle, and Janesville able to get a stick on it, get the stoppage, and we'll have the first penalty of the game. Will be coming in on Fitzgerald for interference. So Janesville will go on the penalty kill with 4 minutes to go here in the first. as Fitzgerald comes up with the interference call. Out here to point for Monroe, near side. They'll work it down to the hashes. Centering pass out front into the slot. Not able to get a clean shot. Went wide. And Monroe work it over there from the far side. Out to point. Not able to handle it. Out to neutral ice it goes. They'll try to regroup out here at neutral ice. They'll slide it just down inside their zone. Nice pressure by Janesville. Along the near side boards. Bodied up by Janesville. And taken back out of the zone. Monroe will have to regroup back out at neutral ice. Worked off that far side board. Sent in here near side. Top of the circle near side. Centering pass into the slot. Not able to get a handle on it. Goes into the far side corner. Monroe with possession. Worked out here to the near side hash. Centering pass out front. Slot shot wide of the net to the far side. Monroe with it now far side corner. Sent down behind the Janesville net. Moved over here near side. Shot goes up. Deflects off a Janesville stick. Kicked over to the far side. Monroe trying to work it out to their point. And again, not able to handle it. It comes out to neutral ice where they'll have to regroup. And now they'll take entry along the far side. Hash mark cutting towards the middle. Backdoor man not able to get the stick on it. Near side corner it is. Monroe with it down behind the Janesville net. Works over here near side. Off the boards out here to point. Point steps up. Sends it over to the far side. Top of the circle, far side. Tries to make a move. Janesville able to get the steal. And they'll send it down and help kill some of the time on the penalty. As Monroe will have to regroup around the back of their net. They'll work it up here near side. Send it rink wide, far side, cross center ice. Into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle. Sent over here, top of the circle, near side. Shot. Bounced out front. Rebound still loose. Puck loose. Kicked over here now into the near side corner. Janesville gets a stick on it. Tries to get it out. They do. Bounces through the legs of the Monroe defender. Goes down. Foot race to the puck. Janesville trying to get on it first. Monroe able to come up with it along the near side boards. Nice poke check there by Janesville. Slows them up even more. Both teams back to full strength as the puck gets sent down below the Janesville net. Far side corner it is. Monroe working around over here to the near side. Pressure by Janesville. Janesville will try to work it back over into the far side corner. Pick it up off the far side boards. Trying to work it out. Tipped. Out at neutral ice it is. Monroe will pick up the loose puck. Errant pass by Monroe. Janesville will go in with some speed. Tried to cut towards the slot there. Poked away by Monroe. Puck down in the near side corner. Janesville with it. Centering pass. Out in the high slot. Shot goes up. Deflected down. Doesn't make it. Loose puck out front. Kicked over to the far side boards. Puck slides back over to the slot, and Monroe gets a stick on it. They'll send it all the way over, and that'll be an icing. With just over a minute here to go in the first, Janesville will get a offensive zone face-off, far side dot. Some nice pressure there by Janesville in the last minute and a half shift, and a great penalty kill by Janesville. Face-off sent down into the far side corner. Along the far side boards. Kicked over towards the Monroe net. Monroe pick it up, working around the back of the net. Try to work it out. Held in by the Janesville defense. Off a skate of Monroe. They'll work it up and out now, and they'll send it down into the Janesville zone down below the goal line. And Janesville pick it up behind their net, work it up far side, along the far side boards. Monroe able to hold from the point, sends it back in, around the back of the net. Monroe with it behind the net, up the near side boards. Near side point, shot off the pads of the Janesville winger. That'll slide all the way down far side corner. That's tipped, no icing. Monroe pick it up. They'll try to work it around the back of the net, dumped it back far side corner. Along the far side boards, Janesville puts on the pressure. Monroe lost the handle out at neutral ice. They'll try to work it off the far side boards into the Janesville zone. And that'll slide down behind the goal line. Just behind the Janesville net. Janesville will work it up over here along the near side. Tipped up and out. Janesville will take entry along the near side. Top of the circle. Shot. Big rebound goes over far side. He had a man coming up back door. Just not able to get the right deflect off the pads. And Janesville picks it up. They've got it high slot. Move it over far side point. Slide it down in the high slot. Held in by Janesville. And there's where it'll end, is Janesville really putting on the pressure there in the last few minutes of period one. And that was some great hustle after that penalty goes up for Janesville on the interference. And you could see the fire come out of them since then. And we'll head on off to intermission here for a moment, folks. Don't forget, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. All right, as we come back here from intermission, Monroe 1, Janesville 0, shots on net. First period, Monroe getting 18 as Janesville is getting 4. And we'll get the start of the second period going right here, tied up on the faceoff. Dot worked along the far side boards, out at center ice. Back and forth right there on the Janesville blue line. Now Monroe worked over here along the near side. Shot goes up, stick, pulled back in and held by Janik, and we'll get a face-off upcoming near side dot, Janesville defensive zone. Off the draw, Janesville trying to work it up along the near side boards. Tied up just in front of the Monroe bench. That'll slide out just down inside the Monroe zone. They'll try to work it over here near side. Bodied up there by Janesville as they cross center ice. Monroe sent it in. Far side, picked up by Janesville there, top of the circle, far side, lost the handle. Monroe regathers. That'll slide down below the goal line. Worked over here to the near side. Monroe with it, near side, chip back out here to Point. Point will send it right back down into the corner, around the back of the net. Far side it is now. Monroe come up with it off the far side corner around the back of the Janesville net. Trying to get a centering pass. Janesville picks it up. They'll work it up and out now. Center ice. Try to get that lead man pass as it got hung up in the skates of Monroe. And Janesville will send the puck down in. They'll get a line change as Monroe picks it up here near side corner. They'll send it rink wide over there far side. Neutral ice it is. Lost the handle. And they'll try and dump it down in. Janesville tie it up top of the circles. And they send it back out to neutral ice where Monroe will send it right back in. Janesville down below the goal line. They'll double back over there to the far side. They'll work up the far side boards. Able to chip it around the point. Monroe will pick up the loose puck from neutral ice. Tried to work it out of their zone. Janesville pressure, holds it in around the back of the Monroe net. Puts a shot up, and there it gets covered finally by the Monroe goalie. As Farron is able to get a glove on it, but nice pressure by Janesville to get that poke and shot on net. Off the draw, picked up here near side. Shot went on by Janesville defense. Worked over here along the near side. I believe that's Chase Rice putting on the pressure. All the way out here, Point there at the high slot. Tried to step up, pick it up, not able to. So he had pressure coming on by Monroe. Janesville able to pick it up there at neutral ice, send it right back into the Monroe zone. Tied up here at the blue line. We've got a delayed offsides. Janesville regroups. They'll go in, puck in the near side corner of the offensive zone. Swung around to the far side. Monroe worked it up and across center ice along the far side and dump that down into the Janesville zone. Wrap it all the way around here now to the near side boards. Near side hash. Deflects off some Janesville skates. Down below the goal line it is. tied up down below. Kicked over here now near side corner. Worked out to the point of Monroe. Monroe, top of the circle, near side, off a stick, deflects, goes into the far side corner. Out to far side point, they'll chip it down the boards. And that'll slide down below the goal line behind the Janesville net. Monroe down below the goal line, tried to work it out to their point, intercepted there by Janesville as they tie it up along the boards. Monroe able to pick up the loose puck, they'll work it out, shot, stick, bounce around, big rebound came out. Janesville defense able to get a stick on it, move it around, and try to work it up the far side boards. Monroe point holds, sends it back in. That'll bounce down into the far side corner. Centering pass from behind the net, shot. Nice save by Janik as that kicks out, and Janesville gets a stick on it, sends it down, and that'll be an icing, as that was a quick fire as the pass came from behind the net. And Janik able to get on it just in time. And that icing will bring it back down for a defensive zone face-off for the Bluebirds. Far side dot, near side dot, I apologize. Off the draw, goes along the near side hash. Monroe work it down below the goal line, work it over far side. Centering pass out front, he was all alone. Not able to get a shot on it. And Janesville will pick up that loose puck. They'll work it out across center ice. Work it in, shot, rebound, kicks over here near side. Monroe gets a stick on it, trying to work it up and out at neutral ice it is. Monroe with it inside the Janesville zone. They'll chip it down into the near side corner. Monroe will get there first. They'll work it along the near side boards, back down below the goal line. Monroe with it, looking for that man back door again as they're sliding that guy in as Monroe runs it around the back of the net. Centering pass out front, shot goes wide, still out there. Kick now over to the near side corner. Tied up in the near side corner. Now Janesville at the hash marks, picked up by Monroe, poked away. Both teams battling for possession. Janesville work it off the boards. Off a Janesville stick and picked up by Monroe, sent right back in. Monroe doing a great job of working down below the net, drawing the Janesville defense down on them and leaving that front door man all alone as they just tried to do it again there. Monroe holds his own, sends it back down far side. Behind the net. Works it over here near side. Try to get a little wraparound. They'll work the other way. Shot. And a big save. No, that made her in. I'm sorry. I thought Janik had the stick on it. That slid down between the pads. And Monroe just putting the pressure on low in the slot. And they'll take the lead 2-0. Off the draw, kick back to the point, far side of Monroe. Monroe will try to work it up the boards. Janesville able to get a stick on it. Monroe regroup just inside their zone. They'll work it all the way down. Tip, no icing. That'll slide down to the face-off dot near side, bouncing around. Out front of Janik again. Puck still loose. Picked up by Janesville, worked around the back of their net up along the near side corner. Monroe with it, down below the Janesville net. Started over to the far side, worked it back here, near side comes out to point. Step up, shot, off a stick, off some pads, never makes it to the net. Janesville chips it up and out, big hit as he was chipping it out. Monroe puts on Janesville. Janesville, top of the circle, near side, big rebound out front. Still loose, goaltender way out of the crease, and that one will go all the way down. No icing as it's tipped. Janik will come out, play it. James will work it back up across center ice as that was a huge rebound out front as the Monroe goaltender shot on net. Stick down below the goal line, worked around over here now near side corner. Monroe work up top of the circle. They'll send it rink wide far side. Into the Janesville zone, top of the circle far side. Shot sticked away by Janik into the far side corner. Monroe hash marks far side. Along the boards, James will chip it up and out across center ice it goes. Monroe regroup just inside their zone. Along the far side boards, they'll try to work it right back up the boards. Janesville there. They'll send it right back into the Monroe zone. Monroe work it there, far side corner over here, near side, up and off the glass, out of the zone it comes. Neutral ice. They'll chip it, try to chip it down into the Janesville zone, and up and out of the glass it goes. And 8-10 as they'll get the clock regrouped here. 8:10 to go in the second. And we'll get the face-off from the puck out of play here at center ice. And that puck will come out and all the way down into the Janesville zone, near side corner. Worked over there, far side. Janesville sent it right back over here, far side boards. Monroe steps up, ties it up along the far side hash. Battle for possession. Monroe steps up, sends puck up on net, wide to the near side and around the back over along the near far side boards. Janesville able to chip it up and out. Monroe pick it up just inside their zone, far side, work over here near side point. Got a winger going in up here on the far side of the Janesville zone, just out of reach, and into the corner it went. They'll work it over here to the near side corner. Janesville pick up that loose puck. They'll send it out, lost the handle there on the exit. Monroe will pick it back up, work it back in. Janesville will work it around the back of their net along the far side. Trying to work it up and out of the zone. They do, right through the high slot. They got a stick on it. Monroe will pick it up just inside their zone, work it back up across center ice. Into the Janesville zone they go. Near side corner it is. Monroe with possession below the goal line. Tied up there for a moment by Janesville, trying to work it back out front. Far side corner, Monroe. They'll chip it out to point along the far side. Shot goes up, off some bodies out front, bouncing around in the slot, picked up by Janesville. Janesville will work it up and out across center ice. They'll chip it down below the goal line here near side. Monroe will get there first and send it along the boards far side. Janesville point, holds. Not able to get it all the way deep. Monroe picks it up, works it out with speed. Work from far side, near side, shot goes top shelf. And a beautiful pass from the far side over here to the near side trailer. And Monroe able to put that one in the back of the net for the 3-0 lead. .6:34 to go here in the second. Monroe with possession. Worked it there from far side to near side, up along the near side boards, try to work in. Delayed offsides. Janesville able to clear it out. They'll try to chip it up and into the Monroe zone along the near side boards. It goes down below the goal line behind the Monroe net. Tied up, worked over there to the far side boards. Monroe trying to work it up along the far side, out through the railroad tracks and over here to the near side. Monroe with it, near side hash, centering pass just behind his man out front and along the far side boards. Down below the goal line. They'll work it out along the far side, out to point for Monroe. Monroe dump it back down far side hash. Janesville able to get a stick on it. They'll send it all the way down as that's tipped, no icing. And down in the far side corner, nice battle as Janesville puts on the pressure as it'll work over here to the near side. Monroe will work it up and out along the far side. Hits his man out there at the railroad tracks. They'll slide in. Nice little backhand pass into the slot. Shot, rebound out front. Kicked over here along the near side. Top of the circle it is. Bouncing around the near side boards. Nice work by Janik to pick up and get over there in time for that trailer as that pass came along. Puck bouncing around there in the slot. James was able to get a stick on it. That'll cross center ice and down into the Monroe zone. Monroe regroup, working along the far side boards. Lost the handle. Janesville had a stick on it there for a moment. Top of the slot, shot goes on. Picked up off the rebound by Monroe, worked up and out along the near side boards. That'll get sent back down in. Near side corner it is. Janesville offensive zone. Worked around to the far side boards. Monroe at the hash marks of their own zone. Lost the handle. Janesville puts on the pressure down below the goal line. Centering pass out front. Intercepted on the way over by the goaltender Farron. And got the glove on it. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off for the Bluebirds. Along the near side boards it comes. Monroe trying to work it up and out along the near side. They do. They got speed going in into the zone. Face-off dot. Nice pressure by Janesville to hold them off and out of the shooting lane. Out here top of the circle. Shot goes on. Tip. Janik able to pick up a piece of it. Hold it out. Works back out here to point. Nice chip work by Janesville as they'll work in. with speed on a breakaway, work shot, rebound out front, collect, and I think that slid down below the goal line and over here to the near side corner it is. Janesville tried to chip it back down, and I believe we have an upcoming penalty. We'll see what the call is here. As Monroe will head to the box. I believe hooking is the call. As the Bluebirds will go on the power play here. And we'll get the clock. I noticed I didn't stop the clock. I'll get that reset, and everybody will have a good time here in a moment. Along the far side, tied up just at the blue line. Monroe trying to work it out. Janesville able to knock it down at center ice. They'll work back in. Shot goes on net just wide. Kimmel's over here near side and up and out of play as that just about took the head off of a couple of coaches on the bench. And we'll get the time here, 3:49. As I let a few seconds elapse there, I apologize. 3:49 to go here in the second. Janesville power play, face off near side dot. They'll work it out here to the near side point. Shot, tip, goes wide into the far side corner. Far side corner. Janesville held it up there for a moment. Now it'll slide across center ice. They have Monroe has a trailer over here near side. Pass made it over. Shot, blockered away. Blockered away there by Janik. Nice work as it's along the far side. Janesville work it up and out of the zone across center ice up the railroad tracks. Poked away by Monroe, sent over there along the far side, out of the zone it comes. Picked up at neutral ice by Janesville. They'll work it up the far side. Into the Monroe zone they go. Along the far side boards. Try to drive it deep, top of the circle. Monroe able to get a stick on it. They'll work it out. Janesville, dangerous passes. It was almost intercepted with speed by Monroe. Janesville work it in though. In the slot, moved over here near side, blocker down by Farron. Face off dot near side. Centering pass out front, shot. And able to get a glove on it as Farron is there trying to work him low there. And Janesville getting some good shots on net with this power play. With a minute to go on the power play and just under 3 minutes to go here in the period. Out here to point, near side. Shot goes up, block it away, rebound. Shot again off the rebound by Janesville, slid down below the goal line. Over here near side. Monroe pick it up and off the glass. They'll send that all the way down. Janik will play it up off the near side boards. As Janesville pick it up, work it out along the far side into the Monroe zone, dump it deep below the goal line and around the back of the Monroe net it'll go. Janesville with it down far side corner. Working along the hash marks there, far side, poke checked away by Monroe. Puck loose, Janesville point able to hold. Keeps it high in the zone, Monroe able to get a stick on it. Now they'll work it out of the zone across center ice, near zone, near side. Both teams back to full strength. Somehow my clock is slower than what is going on the ice. I apologize, but both teams back to full strength along the far side boards. It is battle at the blue line. Monroe centering pass out front, shot, rebound. Janik able to get 2 shots there, kicked over along the near side boards. Up and across center ice into the Monroe zone it goes. Sent down deep below the goal line, and we'll have a roughing, I believe, on Monroe. As that hit that occurred just inside the Janesville zone was on a player without the puck. We'll get an offensive zone face-off and an additional power play for the Bluebirds. Minute 35 to go here in the first. Off the draw, drop down below the goal line, far side. That puck will slide all the way out, down below the goal line of Janesville. Janik will work it out along the far side. Along the far side boards. Monroe with possession, they'll work to the slot, still have it. Near side shot held and collected by Janik as that Monroe forward working a little bit of magic across the ice there.
roughing Easton Dreyfus.
Off the draw along the near side. James will chip it up and out. That one will slide just inside the Monroe zone. Monroe will try to work it up and out. They do, just past. The Janesville defense not able to get the stick on it there. Janesville will pick it up around the goal line. They'll work it up here near side, send it up along the far side boards. Tipped, and not able to get a stick on it before Monroe was able to get there and send it right back down Janesville zone. Janesville along the far side. Work up and out of their zone, across center ice, into the Monroe zone along the far side. Puck slides down below the goal line. Janesville works it around the back of the net over here, lost the handle. Monroe gets a stick on it. Janesville gets in there. Battle for possession along the near side. Janesville able to hold. Monroe got a stick, sends it out. Center ice, Janesville picks up possession. Reed takes entry into the Monroe zone, tries to make a move around a couple of defenders, and they'll able to pick it up. And they'll send it down all the way into the near side corner of the Janesville zone. Janesville working around the back of their net along the far side boards. 15 seconds to go. Exits out over here along the near side. Janesville goes in with speed. Stops around top of the circle, makes a move, sends it down below the goal line. 6 seconds to go. Face-off dot near side, shot, rebound out, still near side, high shot! Shot goes! Are they gonna call it? We have a meeting in the high slot of Kane, shot went on. Buzzer went off, not sure if it went in before the buzzer. The refs are going to meet. And they are waving it off as we will have to go back on. Should have hit the replay on that one, folks, as that one just missed evidently on the buzzer. As Coach English, with a little laugh, throws his gloves out onto the ice at the ref. Having a good chuckle down there as that one just missed before the buzzer. That was beautiful play by the Bluebirds. And a tough break goes to them as they head to the locker room for the second intermission. As will we. If you can hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Really does do us a world of good. And we'll be back here shortly with some more Bluebird hockey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, the officials don't have a replay screen in their locker room. However, I believe if we get to it very closely, it is a very close call on that goal earlier. I think it makes it in just before the buzzer. However, that's not the call on the ice, and the Bluebirds will start down 3-0 as we go into the third period. Still on the power play as we work it up along the near side boards into the offensive zone. Along the far side it goes. Down below the goal line, it'll slide behind the net over here near side. Centering pass out front, not able to get a clean stick, still loose! And he gets the glove on it. Is a great effort down in front of the net there by the Bluebirds, and we go to full strength as that power play ticked off the clock there in the last second. We'll get an offensive zone face-off, near side dot. Kicked over there towards the slot, comes out towards the point here near side. Monroe work it up and out along the near side. They'll take entry top of the circle, poked away by Janesville. Picked up, worked back across the blue line, up and through center ice and into the Monroe zone, far side corner it slides. Behind the net, worked over here near side. Worked up top of the circle, sent rink wide far side. Monroe along the far side boards. Pressured by Janesville as they go in at the hash. Centering pass, man back door, not able to get a clear stick on it, and a shot. Tried to get the secondary center in and tipped away by Janesville. Janesville will pick it up there, face off dot near side. They'll chip it up and out. Knocked down by the Monroe defender. Work there east-west, over here near side, sent back over far side boards. Janesville just at their blue line, works it right back out. Loose puck picked up by Monroe and sent deep down below the goal line of the Janesville defensive zone. Along the boards, near side. Shot goes up, knocked down before it gets to the net. Slowly rolled down below the goal line and worked around. Janesville with it. Now they'll work it up and out. Center ice. Intercepted by Janesville. Oh, not able to. Poke check by Monroe as Janesville was able to get there with a stick on the intercept of the pass and just about had a straight run on the net. Janesville work it off their boards on the far side. Out of the zone it comes. Monroe regroup out at center ice, send it back in deep as it kicks out here. Hash marks near side. Monroe with the possession. Tried to get a centering pass, tipped away and held into the near side corner by Janesville. Below the goal line, Janesville working along the far side. Hash marks far side. Out of the zone it slides. Monroe pick it up, tried to work it near side. Janesville had a stick on it. Lost the handles, they were trying to send it. Now that'll work up and out. Tip, no icing as it slides down into the offensive zone with Janesville. Monroe working around the back of their net up the far side. Catches a lead man across center ice. Sends the puck slow down in front of Janik, and he'll stick it over into the far side. We'll have a tripping upcoming on Monroe. And Janesville will go on the power play once again. Puck will slide down below the goal line, Janesville offensive zone. Two Janesville on, puck will slide up here, hash marks near side, chipped out across center ice. Monroe take entry. Face off dot near side, cuts to the middle, lost the handle as he was coming across, slides all the way over the far side boards. Sends it out to point, far side. Monroe working over here to the near side point, steps up, shot. Off a defender out front, picked up by Janesville. They'll chip it up and out. Tip, no icing. Down on net is Farron will have to play it, and around the back of the net, Monroe will bring it. Over here near side. Near side corner tied up at the hash marks, lost an edge. Just able to get it out as Janesville will pick it up, put it on net. They'll regroup as it was a delayed offsides, and Monroe will get a chance to clear the puck, send it down far side corner, Janesville defensive zone. Janesville will work it up and out. That'll go all the way down in. Monroe will pick it up. They'll work it right back out center ice. Janesville will pick it up just inside their zone. Work it up at the far side. Work it here near side. Tipped. just out of reach as he was working in through the high slot. Monroe pulled it through across center ice. In on the far side. Ashmark's far side, tried to get a drop pass, picked up by Janesville. And Monroe able to get a stick on it, send it back deep. Works its way over here near side. Below the goal line, worked it back over around the back of the net, far side it is. Monroe trying to work it up the far side boards. Tip, back down below the goal line. Janesville now, near side, work back over far side. Just under 30 seconds to go on the power play. Janesville trying to get a stretch pass out, just out of reach, and Monroe was able to work it back through neutral ice, and they'll send it back into the Janesville zone. Janesville regroup. They'll work it out. Cross center ice. They'll send that one on net, sticked away. Picked up by Monroe, worked around the back of the net here near side. They'll work it out along the far side boards. Got a man going into the Janesville zone. Lost the handle on the shot as that'll slide down below the goal line. And both teams are back to full strength. Puck slides down there in the slot. Backhand shot goes on, patted away by Janik. Monroe work it down around the back of their net over here into the near side corner. Worked out to point, not able to handle as it slides out to neutral ice. Worked over here near side. James will pick it up near side, chipped out around the Monroe defenseman and down into the near side corner of Monroe. Worked all the way around the boards, far side. Janesville D-man got there. He got there in time to able to hold it along the far side. Worked back down around the goal line. And worked up to the hash marks far side. Lead man coming out, try to catch this guy on the near side. Just behind, they work it up through the high slot. Shot and a goal as he makes a move around Janik and gets that one to slide in, and Monroe stretches this one out 4-0.
Monroe goal scored by number 19, Yannicki. Assisted by number 17.
Off the draw, worked over here near side point of Janesville. They'll work it up the near side boards. That one will slide down around the back of the Monroe net, far side. They'll work it back over here near side. Hash marks near side, Monroe. Work it up and out along the railroad tracks, catches a man far side going into the Janesville zone. Janesville hash marks far side, picked up. And James will work it over here near side. Monroe picks it up at the point. Tries to send it back down, not able to get all of it. James will able to work it up and out. Out at center ice, a little chip around by the Janesville forward. This will slide down into the near side corner. Not able to get there as Monroe got a stick on it. They'll work it around the back of their net, up the far side boards. That one will slide all the way down, and that's an icing. And Janesville will get a nice offensive zone face-off. Upcoming on that far side dot. On the drop, it'll slide over here to the high slot. James will be able to get a stick on it, works it over to the near boards. Monroe tried to send it flying out, not able to, and this will slide back down below the goal line. Worked over here near side as they'll work up and just outside the zone. James will be able to get a stick on it, tied up at the blue line, and now Monroe will send it in, and they had a man off sides, so they'll have to regroup and get a line change, and Janesville along the near side boards. They'll try to send it rink wide far side, intercepted by Monroe, but they're off. So they regroup. Janesville's able to get it out across center ice into the Monroe zone. Shot, big rebound, kicks over here near side, top of the circle. Janesville ties it up for a moment. Now Monroe work it out across center ice, just inside the Janesville zone. Monroe with it down around the back of the Janesville net. That almost could have been called interference on Monroe as he left the puck and continued to play the man. Shot goes on, out front, still loose. Janik had a stick on it. It must have got knocked loose, kicked along the near side or far side boards. Into the far side corner it is. Both teams battle for possession along that far side corner. Janesville working around the back of their net over here to the near side. And they'll work it up and out. This should be on, no, it's going to be just wide, but Farron will play it. Far side corner it is. Monroe chip it up just outside the zone. Janesville send it right back in. Down below the goal line it is. And worked up over here near side. Intercepted by Janesville as they got a skate on it, able to hold it down into the near side corner. Top of the circle near side. Janesville gets a stick shot and held up by the Monroe goalie. And we'll get a face-off upcoming near side dot. Puck slides out here along the near side at point. Janesville sends it right back in. Here's Carson Combs working the point here near side. Puck off the boards, picked up in the high slot by the point from the far side. Holds it deep in the zone. This puck will work up along the far side boards. Another great job by the Janesville defense. Holds the zone. And again, holds it, sends it back down below the goal line, deep again. Monroe from the near side will ring it around the boards, far side. Tied up along those far side boards, chipped up and out at center ice. Janesville trying to work it up and out. Monroe able to get a stick on it, holds it down in front of the Janesville net as Monroe was able to get a nice little poke down there, and the puck just slid. And great work by Janik. Janesville shot from the near side. That one deflected wide to the far side corner. Along the far side boards. Janesville able to tie it up, hold the zone. Both teams battle for possession. Monroe working over here near side. Up and out across center ice. Janesville able to get a stick on it. They'll work it just inside the offensive zone. They're able to hold it. They're going to work it back in. Far side. Cut towards the slot. They got a man back door. Shot. Oh, just misses wide far side, and that'll go work up the far side boards to the hash marks there, as I thought he was going to catch that far side post. Great opportunity by Janesville. And that one will come through, and we'll have an icing on Monroe. Off the draw, Monroe will work it around the back of their net over here near side. Kicked over to the far side. They'll chip it up and out across center ice. That'll bounce down into the Janesville zone. Down below the goal line. Monroe will pick it up. They'll work it over here near side in the corner. Pressured on by Janesville. Puck left back over now into the far side corner and up the far side boards. Monroe able to hold. That'll slide out now across center ice. Monroe regroup over here near side. Up and off the glass, and that'll bounce down into the Janesville zone. Round the back of the Janesville net to the far side. Monroe will try to work it up to the hash there, far side out to point. Point will slide it back down. Hash marks far side. Try to get a man out front, sticked away by Janik as Monroe pick it up here at the near side hash, near side point, shot well wide of the net, and it'll slide over there to the far side boards. Far side corner. Monroe down below the goal line looking for that backdoor pass out to point. Janesville got a stick on it, able to chip it around, and Monroe will have to regroup just inside their zone. And up and out they go here near side into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle near side. Centering pass to the high slot, not able to keep control of it. Loose puck picked up by the point far side. Janesville able to get a stick on it. Out of the zone it is. Center ice it is. Battle for possession at the offensive zone of Janesville. Slides down below the goal line of the Monroe zone. Up and off the near side boards. Out here to center ice it is. Trying to catch a lead man. Janesville there to get a stick on it. Ties it up. Brings it over here near side. They're going to work it down below the goal line around the far side. And up and out it comes. Center ice it is. As Monroe tries to work it back up and in along the far side boards. Janesville get it down in their corner. Worked over here to the near side corner. Chipped out to the faceoff dot. Monroe got a stick on it. Backhand pass hits the side of the net. Down below the goal line. Monroe with possession there for a moment. Looking for that centering pass. There is a man out front. Shot patted away by Janik. Puck slides back down below the goal line. Monroe getting a lot of chances with the man out front as the Janesville defense or the Janesville center not getting in there to body up and move that shooter out of position, as that was where at least 2 or 3 of their goals have come from this evening. There he is again, number 27 out front. Not a lot of pressure on him as he's moving around. Puck slides over here near side. Back out to point. Worked over far side. Shot from far side point. Tip held out. Never makes it to the net. Slides down below the goal line. Fouled. Near side. Try to get a centering pass all the way out to point. Point dumps it back down in the slot. Kicked over here along the near side boards. Near side corner. Shot goes over. Tipped away by Janik along the far side boards it is now. Sent back down below the goal line. Just under 2.5 minutes to go here in the game. Along the near side boards. Battle along the boards for possession. Janesville trying to work it up and out. Monroe gets a stick on it, tries to send it down into the slot. Janesville had a man there, able to get a stick on it. Back out at center ice. As Monroe regroup, come across center ice, they'll dump it down on Janik and into the far side corner it goes. Janesville work it up the far side boards. Trying to work it out of the zone. There they get a chip out. Monroe picks it up at their blue line, tries to work it up along the far side blue line as they take the Janesville zone. Centering pass goes down wide, comes over here along the near side boards. Hash marks near side, sent down below the goal line. Worked over into the far side corner. Far side corner, Monroe with possession of the puck. Out front there, shot wide of the net, picked up over here near side. And I believe that went up and out of play as that guy from the near side shot. 1:27 to go here in this evening's game. As the puck went up and out of play, the faceoff would come out just outside the Janesville defensive zone, near side dot. Worked over there, far side. Monroe work it down below the goal line. Behind the net. Kicked over here near side. Janesville gets a stick on it. Bodied up along the boards by Monroe. Now Janesville pick up the loose puck. Work back around the back of the net. Nice double back move. Working up, work up off the boards here near side. Monroe able to hold, sends it down towards the slot. Batted down. Janesville work it out of the zone off the far side boards. Trying to work in. Able to hold the line as he looked like he was going to be offsides going in, but Monroe able to get a tip and held it up high in the zone. Puck bouncing around just in front of the media booth. That'll kick out along the far side board, slide down below the goal line behind the net of Monroe, and work back up the far side boards. Janesville able to get there, holds the zone, sends it back down deep below the goal line. Monroe trying to work it up the near side boards. Chipped up and out off the head of the official as it slides down the Janesville zone. Center pass, man out front. Nice save by Janik as they had a 2-on-1. Monroe had a 2-on-1 coming in. Tried to work it back to point. James was able to get a stick on it, work it out at neutral ice. It is 14 seconds to go. Monroe's going to work it back here to their blue line. They'll work it up along the near side boards, held up by Janesville. Now Monroe work it back in. Last 5 seconds to go along the far side, and that's where it'll end. As Monroe will take this one, and I do apologize, I missed that. As Monroe will take this one 4-0 over the Janesville Bluebirds. Stick around this evening as we come back live with the varsity game, as Janesville will be taking on Madison West High School with a 7 o'clock puck drop. And we'll be having a special guest with us this evening as the illustrious Lee Grawl will be hitting the slopes, I guess. So hopefully she comes back without a cast. We'll get a Coach Dirk Lesnar up here in the box with us this evening. So stick around, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. We really do appreciate it, and I thank you for tuning in. And we'll catch you in the next game.